What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. I've been gone for a little while. I had my truck broken into and some guys decided they were going to take my camera equipment and stuff, which I don't even remember leaving it in the truck, but evidently I did. So here we are with a new camera, new system, new setup, which was good because it actually allowed me to do a little bit of an upgrade. So that's kind of cool. I think I like this camera a little bit better. You'll get to see it here in a minute. We're going to do a review today. We've got the new trackball, that Paragon, where we did a typical 45 by 4.5 by 45 layout. We're going to take it out on a brand new house condition, leak condition, 42 feet. Hasn't been bowled on yet, so we're going to see what it's got and see how it keeps up. Like, think of like the Nova. I keep comparing this ball to the Nova. I did throw this ball a little bit at the Players Championship, and it was just so strong. But it was real similar. Remind me a lot of the Nova. So let's see if it's the same or close here in a minute. Stay tuned.
They say bowling is a dying sport.
A dying sport.
I disagree. I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
I disagree.
BowlerX.com for the love of bowling.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a look. First up today, we're going to take a look at the new Paragon by Track. It's the typical 45 by 4.5 by 45 layout, as you can see. Thankfully, I was able to get myself a new camera. About $1,500 later, we got another camera, and we're ready to rock. Get these reviews done again, since we already did them the first time, and we got our camera stolen. We had to go and buy a new one. So we're gonna start straighter like normal and get to that 8, 9, 10 range. Ooh, my thumb feels a little tight now. Let's see if this comes off. Let's see what it looks like going a little straighter. Yeah, it came off, that's good. And it floated through there really nice. I gotta tell you, I mean, I took this ball to the Players Championship with me and I didn't get to use it because it was too strong. Same thing with the Odyssey by Motive, and Trident Odyssey. That thing is just ridiculously strong. Didn't get a chance to use either one of these balls out there. So we're gonna move 3 left, 3 and 2. And that one hung up a little bit. I did the right thing. I'm gonna have to take one of the pieces of tape out of the back. I was cramming tape in it today because I was so swelled up from the 28 games on the weekend. I had all the tape taken out basically. So now I'm putting it all back in, but put a little too much in. We're gonna take one piece of the black out of the back, and that should be good if I can get the knife under there. Seems like I'm having all kinds of trouble. There we go. Get that one piece out of there and continue on. So first instincts out of this, it's cleaner than I thought it was going to be, and it's got a lot of get up and go in the middle and the back part of the lane. So we're going to finish the 5 board move now, so it makes it a 2 and 1 now. That came off quick, but did exactly what we wanted. This thing is floating through there really nice. It's still picking up and going. You know, so it's cleaner than you would expect out of a big, strong ball like this. But kind of reminds me of, like, you know, the Paradox. When the Paradoxes were out, it reminds me of those as far as the middle lane strength. And go 5 more left now. And stay rolly, stay up the back of it. See what it does. See if it flat tens. Nope, it's splitting the 8-9 from everywhere. That thing picks up and just gets going. And this is a ball that I saw quite a few shots out at the RPI, I didn't have it with me at that time. I didn't have one before I left for the RPI, but Wadka was throwing his. He said he used it the entire time. That was when I was using a Nova, so you needed stronger stuff out there. I'll move 2 more left and get into that high friction area of the lane. See if it gets through it. It got through it, and I threw it awful. I threw it bad, and it still got through it. And still struck. So what's that tell you? It's an 8-bagger on the screen. It was an 8-bagger for 234. All right, finish the 5-board move now. Staying rolly. Just keep my hand behind it. Got a little slow with it, but it still picked up and went. I think I tried to help it a little bit too much. I tried to give it a little extra there, or a little speed, a little less speed to try to get it to pick up properly, since I knew I wasn't going to be getting my hand around it to make it hook. So let's just go a bunch more left and see what happens. I'm gonna start getting my hand to rotate around it a little bit now. And I jammed it left. I got off my hand super fast. Definitely was not where I wanted it to go. But I mean, it's floating through the front so well. Surprisingly well, and you can see it have plenty of back end motion here. And like I've always said, if there's back end motion in this building with a ball, you got yourself a good ball. So the Paragon is going to be one of the strong ASIMs you're going to want, along with that Nova. I do see a lot of similarities in these balls between this and the Nova. That's a good sign for track. All right, let's try this again. Wasn't a huge fan of the shot, but it did okay. It did all right, considering. Definitely flares a lot. Flares around the entire ball, all the way to the back side. Doesn't get to the fingers though, so that's good. I've had balls that flare all the way around and hit the fingers in the back side of on the back of the lane. All right, let's try this again up against ball return. Oh, this thumb is too big. I'm gonna grab my other one. I got this other thumb. Hopefully it'll be a little better. Just drilled this thumb today, and I drilled it bigger because of the swelling. All my other thumbs were real tight. And I know there's gonna be a lot of bowling coming up. If I make it through that PTQ for the US Open, there's gonna be a lot of games there. I don't want to be dealing with the swelling again, so I need another thumb that's just a little bigger, but we're going to go back down to a smaller thumb now. Bigger thumbs making me hold on to it too much. A couple more shots with this ball and we'll move on. Make sure I had that in there all the way. That one didn't feel right either. Something not quite right. I can't get it going to the right. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Ruh-roh, Raggy. Let's try this one. Maybe the tape's wrong in that one. I don't know. I'm going to find an excuse of some sort somewhere. Got to at least throw one good from the middle part of the lane so you guys can see what it does. All right. This one feels okay. Let's see if this one goes to the right. There you go. Oh, and it wrapped a 10-pin. Ugh, that ain't good. We don't want wrap 10s. We want those to strike. All right, let's go one more. Let's do it again.
Trip 4. We'll call that good.
All right, so actually, it is actually really, really close to the Nova. It's surprisingly clean for a big, strong ball like that. Now, when I used it at the Players' Championship, it wasn't as clean as that. So maybe the fronts just hooked quite a bit more. I'm not really sure. Maybe I was doing something wrong. I don't know. It seemed like it hooked a lot more there. But here, this thing floated through the front. It still had good motion down lane. It was real continuous. It never stopped on me. I mean, from all parts of the lane, it was really able to compete, so that was really cool. So make sure to hit that link in the description and get yours today. Subscribe, like, comment, tell me what you think of this ball. Do you compare it to the Nova? Do you compare it to any other ball? What do you compare it to, and what are you looking for when you drill it? How are you going to lay this thing out for yourself? But we're going to get out of here. Next up, we've got the new Motive ball, that Trident Odyssey. We're going to take that out on the lanes and see what it's got. But that's all I got for you today. Until next time, we'll see you guys later. Take care.